In this Illustrator tutorial, you'll create a geometric shape using the pen tool and a command called Divide Objects Below. You'll create a pattern from that shape that can then be applied to the fills and strokes of your artwork. You can see some examples here. To start, in the Properties panel on the right, make sure the Smart Guides option is on so it's easier to snap lines together as you draw. You'll take this polygon shape that's already here and divide it into 3 even parts using the pen tool and a command called Divide Objects Below. That way you can apply color to each of the selected shapes. So to get started, you're going to zoom into the polygon. So with the selection tool selected, click the polygon shape, and then press Command and plus on Mac OS or Control and plus on Windows a few times so you can zoom in a little bit. Then to deselect this shape, click in a blank area. Now you'll draw a straight line with the pen tool, which is going to be part of the inside. So select the pen tool in the toolbar, move the pointer over this corner, and when you see the word anchor, click to set the first anchor point. Seeing the word anchor means the point on the new line will snap to the point on the shape. Move the pointer over this point, click and release when you see the word anchor again. Now you'll add a new point to the line. That way you can bend it in the middle, and you can make the part of the shape you see here. Move the pointer somewhere over the path, and when you see a plus next to the pointer, click to add a point. Now, to drag the point down, select the Direct Selection tool in the toolbar, and drag it down until it snaps in the center, and you see the word intersect, like this. Now, you need to be able to add different color fills to the different parts of the shape, but right now this is just a line over the top of a shape. So you'll use this line to divide the larger shape into 2. With the line selected, choose Object, Path, Divide Objects Below. It's now 2 separate shapes that you can color. Now the last step is to draw a line here so you can divide this shape into 2 separate shapes. So select the pen tool again, and so you don't edit the shapes that are selected, you want to deselect them. So choose Select, Deselect. Now, click down here to add a point when you see the word Anchor. Then come up to the center and click when you see the word Anchor to make a path. This line will be used to divide this shape into 2. So choose Object, Path, Divide Objects Below. There are now 3 separate shapes. To change the color of each, select the Selection tool, click one of the shapes, then click the Fill Color in the Properties panel and select one of these swatches. And to remove the border or stroke, click the down arrow here for stroke weight until you see 0. Do the same for the remaining 2 shapes. With the artwork now made, you'll make a pattern out of it. First, you need to select the artwork, so drag across it. Then choose Object, Pattern, Make. You should now see Pattern Editing Mode. In here you can see a preview of the pattern. You can still edit the artwork, and you can change pattern options in the panel that shows over here. We'll keep this simple. First, click OK in this dialog box. Now the blue box you see here is called the pattern tile. Everything inside of the box is what is repeated in the pattern. To change some options for the pattern, come to the Pattern Options panel here. Try choosing Brick by Column to change how the artwork repeats. It actually staggers each column. Now to bring the cubes closer together, click Width to select the value, and then type 2.75. That changes the overall width of the pattern tile. Click Height and change the value to 3. Press Return or Enter to accept that value. Now to change how the cubes overlap each other as they repeat, try clicking the Bottom in Front button here. There are lots of pattern options to explore, but we're finished with this pattern, so click Done in the bar at the top. The pattern is now saved as a swatch you can apply. So to see everything, choose View, Fit All in Window. With the Selection tool, we're going to apply the pattern to this shape. So click this gray shape and change the fill to the new pattern. Patterns are really a lot of fun. Why don't you try exploring by changing the color of these shapes and maybe creating a new pattern from them so you can build a library of custom patterns of your own.